Well, I think y'all are going to be seeing a lot of me this vlog.
I can't really pinpoint, this is what feels bad.
You're healthy. Good morning. We're taking Olivia into a checkup at our pediatrician. It has gotten cold out here. It was like in the mid-70s yesterday, and I think it's going to freeze overnight tonight. So almost all of us are wearing jackets. So Lisa woke up this morning not feeling real good. Well, she started feeling bad last night. Actually started a little bit of a fever. She's okay right now, but I think this might change our plans over the weekend. We were looking at going and getting some soccer supplies for the girls out of town. I'm not sure if that's going to happen now. Sometimes it takes a little while when we come to this particular practice. Just, you know, it's busy and there's not a whole lot of them in town. Thankfully, they have a couple of waiting rooms that are big enough for all of us to sit in comfortably. Some of them are really tiny, but this actually used to be a supply closet and they converted it to a room. But that's okay because we can all kind of spread out. Even little trouble guy can run around. Now that we've gotten here, I'm thinking I probably should have left Lisa at home because she's kind of tired and not feeling real good.
Kind of is an understatement. I hurt everywhere. Have you noticed this happens about every 2 months though?
Yeah.
Like exact same things. I don't feel sick. I'm running a high fever and I hurt.
Just all of a sudden.
All of a sudden. Normally I catch up on other vloggers at night and I couldn't last night. I didn't watch anything. I fell asleep. I can't get warm.
Well, we're back from the appointment. It went pretty good. Like I said, it was just kind of a normal checkup. One thing we did bring up to him, though, is we've noticed since she started doing soccer practice and we've seen her running a whole lot more, a little worried about how her feet are kind of angled out a little bit. So he's actually going to schedule a follow-up for us in a couple of weeks with, I guess it's an orthopedist or something. It's probably not something that's, it's a problem, but it's the kind of thing you want to make sure that it's going to correct itself as her muscles get stronger, as she does more exercises and grows older and stuff like that, versus something that, could grow into a problem as she gets older. I've had some joint problems with shoulders and knees and stuff like that maybe could have been corrected if we had done something about it when I was younger. I'd hate for something like that to bother her when she gets older that maybe we could have done something about now. And now it's evening. Lisa's sick. I just took her temperature. It was 101.8. I don't know that she's moved a whole lot this afternoon. When I came through the door, the kids were in the back. It was quiet and like no one was around. It was kind of strange, but Lisa's laying down, and I don't know what the rest of the evening is going to look like because she's just not doing good. I've given her some Tylenol. Well, she took Tylenol earlier. She's got some ibuprofen in her now. We'll see if that takes care of the fever and the aches and pains. I'm a little worried she's got something respiratory going on. She's coughing and she's just not feeling good. So we'll have to see what the evening holds now because we don't have any plans. That's life. It comes at you. You change plans, you redirect, you keep on going. Well, I think y'all are going to be seeing a lot of me this vlog. Went and checked on Lisa again, and yeah, she's not going to be getting up much today, I don't think. So part of right now the problem that she's having is she's just really tired. Part of the reason she's so tired is she hasn't had anything to eat today. She hasn't been able to stomach it. So on top of just not feeling like eating, her stomach's a little upset, her throat's bothering her, and she says, the only thing that sounds good to me right now is a cream slush, or just a slush in general. So I know that she loves strawberry cream slushes. She also loves frappes, though. Both of them kind of have the creamy cold quality. I'm figuring the caffeine from a frappe is probably going to help her headache some too. Generally, a little bit of caffeine will help her when she has a bad headache, and that's kind of what's making the whole thing the most miserable is if she's coughing or just kind of aching, she has a headache on top of it. That's just a sad combination. Anyway, we've got both the Sonic and the McDonald's right next door to each other, so I can get the grilled cheese that she thought she could eat and the frappe that would probably help her headache. I hate getting so much takeout, but I don't think a meal that I could get together fast enough would probably settle real well in her stomach right now, because all I've got is ground beef and sauce. That's what we've had the past couple of days. And frozen chicken would just take way too long to cook. It's already almost 6 o'clock. And of course the slush machine is down at Sonic. Hope the kids will be happy with milkshakes. Normally they don't like them because they're so thick. I mean, they like the way they taste, but they don't like them as just a drink because they're kind of hard to just drink a milkshake, especially when they're fresh. At least I've got a 10% off discount card that I bought as part of a fundraiser from a local elementary school. Helps a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting one item. I don't think I'm going to wait in this line. Bonus points for trip efficiency too, because I need to get some gas, and that's in the same parking lot. So how's that for knocking a bunch of stuff out in one trip? And now it's dinner time. So we've had dinner, and we've gotten Lisa back up into the den, but I'm not sure how long she's going to be able to stay here. You running a fever, sweetie? So it's come down a little bit. It's only 99.6 now, which isn't too bad. A little bit ago, I think she hit like 101.8 or something, so that's kind of high.
I was up to 102.9 in the middle of the night.
Oh gosh, darling. I don't know what to make of her just getting sick like this, just out of the blue. It seems like this is like the third time that this has happened in the past couple of months, where everything's okay, and then in just through the evening or over the middle of the night or first thing in the morning, she wakes up and she's just feeling terrible.
Quick, too.
And quick, yeah, this just kind of came out of nowhere.
So we were at soccer practice yesterday, and on the way home I was like, man, my muscles are starting to hurt. And by the time we got home, I ended up laying on the couch and I fell asleep for a couple of hours, and I was running fever then. Like right now I'm in a cold sweat. I don't feel good at all. And I can't even really, I have a little bit of chest congestion, but I can't really pinpoint, this is what feels bad. I just feel bad overall. Like my major muscles have been like aching terribly. So that's kind of been our day. You know, we started off with the doctor's visit for Olivia, and yeah, I went back to work, and then we had dinner tonight. What's wrong, Luke? Did you turn the sound all the way off? Luke has become obsessed with the show Team Umizoomi here recently. Both the kids liked it when they were little too. I think it was actually brand new when the kids were really young. But yeah, we've watched a lot of, I think, this one season over the past couple of days. So Lisa's still wanting to try and go to Florence tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I mean, I just feel like I can't do anything right now. You have a fever, Luke? It about killed me sitting at that doctor's office today. I'm not kidding. Like, I was about in tears because I was so painfully exhausted, and I just couldn't lay down, obviously. I actually fell asleep in the waiting room for a minute, and if you know me, that does not happen. Matthew does that type of thing all the time, but not me. Luke, do you have a fever, buddy? What's it say? You're healthy! Well, that lasted a long time. Yeah. I hate her feeling sick like this. I'm probably going to wake her up here in a second talking so loud, but I just don't know what to do. And so that was the day. And it's days like this that really highlight to us just how much we rely on Lisa. She is so good at organizing things and keeping us all on task and coming up with plans, so that when she's kind of out of commission like this, it sometimes we kind of run around like we don't know what we're doing. Today's shout out of the day goes to Juanita Arbello. She says, "Oh, I remember those days. My firstborn was definitely harder to train. My girl was the easiest. Everything comes easy to her. And my youngest was definitely easier to train than my oldest." Thanks, Juanita. Yeah, I've always found it really interesting how some things come so much easier to one child and a lot harder for another. Both of our girls were really easy to potty train, or at least it feels like it was, thinking back on it. Luke just doesn't seem to care. We're probably going to have to try some sort of different training pan or underwear with him because, I don't know, I think he just gets too comfortable in it. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, let's leave Lisa a thumbs up. I'm hoping she feels better in the morning, but she's still coughing back in the other room, and I got a feeling the worst isn't over yet. And if you haven't already subscribed, we'd love for you to hit that button.
Guys, thanks for joining us today. Good night.
When we were at the vet this morning, it was terrible.
The pediatrician?
That's what I said.
Yeah.